regionally.
Hey, what's the time over there? It's late, no?
It's looking to get back to
Okay,
the top.
FUT
So
on
they have been
defense,
before,
BBL on
but maybe
attack.
not for some
Winner
of the
goes
players
to
we currently
champs.
see
3
before.
points, no matter what.
Standing in each other's path. This, oh, you really couldn't write it any better. FUT on the defensive side to start out Summit. BBL chose it, and they have an attack start with a bit of pressure put in already. FUT
Lad is back. Yeah, it was only a one-match ban.
Again with that comp we saw the other day, how strong this can be. Sociable had a tough time when it came to the breach, especially in contrast to the map
split into A split.
But the stuns were at times there, and it worked overall. To start out this round, though,
How's he allowed to?
Well, that's the thing. They had a two-man stack up ready for that fight, and Rock is just
how's he getting away with that?
Fast
Great shot.
Way, like, flash through to set up SOP, but he's not going to be able to find
What
anything.
the?
Okay, I thought LaRock should have died from that one, but he'll live to tell the tale. 8 HP, and the choices being made
3:20
by
AM.
BBL
Holy.
are the right ones. Only Cristalli in position.
Yeah, he's not playing for the retake either. Gonna need at least one from here. Already
Oops, hesitation on the fade eye.
Give much, except his position being given away, and for BBL recovering that spike with ease gives him a 4v2 post plant. SOP's ahead of the curve, but caught by LaRock. And with that, well, the rifle round, it would be a save. Yedege, well, he had a 4K in the pistol round the other day.
Bit different.
Time to do it again in the post plant.
Yeah, this one's... The other one was tough, don't get me wrong.
I remember when FUT played Lotus with no initiator and won multiple games.
Should be impossible.
Yeah, trust me, I remember that.
BBL are just gonna
the Sage, that was mental.
Aggressive fights, and they don't really have a need to do anything of the sort. He's definitely going to be an interesting piece to the puzzle. Got a lot done on the defensive side, but I think the highlight for me is going to be SOP. Just in general in this map, and not necessarily for the reasons of, okay, it's that matchup versus BBL or how well he played. It's how slow he started. If he starts that slow here,
yeah, I'm expecting BBL to literally just look like EMEA Longshim.
Kills in the first half of Haven.
Just back to Yoru, never getting eco'd.
He managed to bounce back and ended up carrying that banner across
Yoru's looking nice, snowballing all the time. Lava's Rock getting 3 eco kills on every anti-eco.
For the attackers, and again, mid pressure from FUT this time.
1,
from
2,
a different angle, and the result
1 less than we thought.
At least 1 kill found already. The chance to put price tag on this round for BBL is going to be hard to really.
Do you think LaRock has an argument for the best rookie in the EMEA? He would have to win champs. Neon's just the one.
Meaningful damage. Going to require a lot of scalps to be claimed by FUT.
Even the Marshal's not that much of a loss. Like, it's a cheap gun, so.
In EMEA? Wait, I even read out the in EMEA. It just didn't process in my head. Yeah. Wait, who's close to him?
Those don't end up hitting the floor, but as long as they get through the round, that's absolutely fine for BBL.
SOP?
I think a strong start on this attack is going to be important. Of course, like I think they would have been confident coming into this map in general. I don't think they would have picked it just off the performance of yesterday, because it's such a short turnaround time if you're trying to come in with any sort of counter. Yedege, though, was mentioned on the desk. He was able to be very sneaky on this side of the map, and although the drone,
yeah, I mean they're the top 3.
He might.
Kind of just comes down to champs, really. It's so close.
Watching that backline anymore.
Loiter literally just looked here, and it must have been pixel perfect that he didn't see, because it looked on the minimap that he would have seen them.
Either of these players is not only worrying for the round, but very worrying for the economy.
Lloyd has 1 hit to that recovered Marshall. This could be dangerous. He's the man up close on site. First man to round the corner will be Cristalli, though.
Nah.
Headshot cleanly delivered.
Oh my god, the damage. The damage. Holy, like I said, they're never going to get ecos. Jesus. The 3v4 and they have no guns.
Yeah, it's crazy.
How are they losing that?
Thrifty in round number 2, where basically nothing was invested for FUT. You look at this round, we said it was a little bit risky because they only had 2 guns, but even still, the way it started, you go, look, like, he's lost a Marshall, that doesn't matter too much, and you know, then they lose a pistol, and that doesn't matter too much, and then eventually it all capitulates to this. Yedege getting in from behind. And then Cristalli.
When they see the 2 there at middle, though, just group sight hit, the 1 should never go.
An incredibly costly round for BBL. And a huge money
wasn't really Lover's Rock's fault on that.
Oh, a massive round. And a great start to a map chosen by BBL. Now, LaRock has dodged a few shots from the Outlaw, and they've done decently to start this, at least. Trades there.
Yeah,
but
and the
some
Outlaw can
claiming
one-shot
life.
2 more.
It's the advantage into the hands of FUT. BBL going for a chaotic approach, really throwing themselves at middle. Has gotten Rose into a decent position.
Dude, this minimap is chaos.
But there's so many places he can go from here. There will be a gap. And by the looks of it, they have no idea the gap that's been left. Rose, the patience as he passes the first, but he'll claim the kill. The weapon here worth more than the element of surprise. With Sociable spotted, they might not expect Yedege up close. He should have the jump on them in this fight, and it's a good thing he does. But it's messy.
It's surrounded as well.
A real chance.
Sociable
10
just
HP.
about gets through that round. The spam should be enough to kill him. And the remaining couple
Big
had
1v1,
rifles
a
all
lot of
along,
time
so
on
this
this.
goes into the 1 versus 1. Cristalli had a pretty big disadvantage in the last. It's even on this one, and the damage
EPL.
has been done. 7 HP to Lover's Rock. And it's patient from Cristalli. Waiting in position. The rotation being taken, and there should be enough time for him to sprint all the way to the other side of the map. He can at least reset the battle.
Either that or he thought his fake.
He's
Okay, here's them.
trying to slow down his opponent on the way. Even still, though, a plant is guaranteed. Winning on 7 HP is going to be tough.
Cristalli's 4K is giving them a chance for a solid early half, but now Cristalli has one more to connect. His 5th kill to put FUT ahead. And it's Lover's Rock stuck in the corner.
Nicely done.
Shoots straight to his head.
Can you call it an eco back? They bought 3 guns.
Quick click, or he would have been down, but a
think
Red
so.
Bull clutch puts BBL back on the map.
It's such a weird start to this game. We said it was going to be competitive. We said it was going to be messy.
And they took so much mid space
to
early on this.
divulge into madness when these two teams play, but again, we've seen a player with a pistol do the majority of the work. Rose being able to get in behind just made so many problems. And then Lover's Rock able to close things out. Him and LaRock, 5 kills
Why
apiece.
does the winner make champs? Because no matter what, you got top
there's a hero rifle on
top
the
3.
other side, but dare I say,
Which
I don't know
means
which
that
way this round is going.
You get the champ points.
It's a hard one to call from what we've seen so far. FUT abandoning that mid-aggression from those first 2 rounds. Instead playing on the extremities, getting Sop into a position up in B main, having Yedege baiting them in for Zeus to strike from a corner on A. The BBL aren't going for an all-in play. And no direct attack for them. Instead, it will be a slow move through, taking that mid-control, filling in the space. And hearing Cristalli step up close, they're ready for that battle. He's been caught, stunned, catching him with ease is LaRock.
That
They
was
know
really
about
good.
Sop. These sites should be an easy plant.
Got a shot.
Especially now with that pick,
Yeah.
all right.
LaRock has been doing that all the way through the game, just getting aggressive, causing them issues. And while Sop might think he has a flank, but it didn't even matter. There was a wraparound from Loiter coming in, but it ended up being irrelevant. The remaining 2 players not having any of the weaponry. And they might try and group up and fight for that gun, thinking, okay, we didn't see anybody pushing up, but there is now that player.
Do you make
of
a
Loiter.
waylay?
He's been dinked, though. He is going to have to fall back, but he's
Don't
gonna
mind
take
the waylay
guns
as long
with
as
him.
it's not a
Like,
solo
you might
waylay.
kill me, but you're not
Can't
getting a
stand
rifle.
the solo waylay that some of the Americas teams are doing on this map.
Or you won't kill
I think
him.
it's like
5
Furia
HP,
and Sen, maybe?
Paranoia and jumps into the angle. That's
At least it was
a
Furia.
confident
Maybe they
way
changed.
to take that fight, and he's running further.
Furia's kind
Real
of just
risk
gone
of
for
giving them
full
a rifle,
neon at the moment.
and, well, he's just done that. The option there for Yedege, and he'll take it. All right. Carrying that forward, though, is just a consolation prize. BBL, after being disrupted in round 2, they're 3-1 in the lead. They've got to be happy with how this one went.
Sen were running it, but now they changed.
Yeah, if anything, it's given them a little bit of a boost.
It just makes
but
no sense.
I don't know if that's necessarily
Solo
something
waylay
take.
on this
Obviously,
map.
Lover's Rock
I just
going down
got no idea where you path to
the
ever
spike
in
at the
terms of your
end, but we'll
XX.
now just invest into a rifle instead of having that sniper.
And the only thing I can think of is this. And even then, I think you've got to go like past this choke to get here.
Haven is a fantastic map for them in terms of record, but
Set
it's
strat
always
on this
been
one.
very
Shock.
close. And Sop already
Dude, what's the double
losing a
chuck
lot
for
of
him?
ground, but the swing through, they just completely ignore Lover's Rock and kill Kreven instead.
Convergence path, but Lover's Rock is on his own, so he decides to go to his teammates. Behind that box, though, there's no
Dude.
safe haven. LaRock carves out a slice of paradise for BBL. A chance to get that spike planted, and a chance that Loida
And Natch
has
with the
just
prime.
locked
Thank you,
in
the 11 months,
with
mate.
Soft up in hand.
Yeah, you gotta show me this
1v3,
replay.
Many men would run, would turn tail, but not this one. Feels he still has a chance, but nobody's showing him even a pixel. Time ticking and not seeing head nor hide to these players. You might think he'd run away.
Very
No,
nice.
Continued to press on and
Show me this POV, man.
for the 1v3.
Dude, no one's even
It's
looking at him,
BBL
right?
on
Is it just
top.
11?
Give me the
Sorry, is
replay.
it just 3 side shots?
I need to see
He's hit
what
so
LaRock did
fast.
in this round, because that was a mowdown in a matter of seconds. Even catches
Still
the
fast,
third
though.
player running back out. This is the level
Incredibly
of
clean.
individual brilliance. A level that has been coming for quite some time. A team. Lovely.
Zoidberg on the track.
But yeah, a team that obviously started in Premier, finished
The
second
makeshift
in
ops.
Ascension, came back the next year, won Ascension, made it into EMEA, made it international.
Body shot with a Marshall, body shot with a Sheriff.
And now-
Kill.
Look to try and make it to Champions. They really have had the
Don't really know what their
perfect
plan is once they
road,
get smoked off middle, though.
the
It's
perfect
just
story.
a nightmare.
And the cherry on top would be making it to the biggest
Next
event
round,
of
FUT's
the
going to
year.
have every single ult.
Of course, 4-1 in the lead on their map choice. We've seen FUT just yesterday be 8-0 down and still manage to take a map, so they're not out until they're out, but
Dude,
this
my
round at least
duelist
is definitely
Sova has
some
just
weaker
absolutely
weaponry
sent it
that
into sight on his own
BBL
with the
gonna have
spike,
to
by the
deal
way.
with.
Yeah, at
Got a
least for
kill and
now,
then got
LaRock
out of
hasn't
there.
gone into the
I
full
don't know
time
what the hell's
strategy.
going on.
The thing is, a round like last is so scary because look what he did on A, and he can get back out. That's always the terrifying thing. For now, not even needing an exit strategy. LaRock is just walking forward, looking for the fight. And, well, the exit strategy was needed. Loida to grab the trade.
Oh,
Still some
okay.
danger with that ult. Pop
Okay.
from Sop. He started to believe he might be laid flat, but sociable.
I know exactly
He's
where.
giving them an opportunity by staying alive, by sneaking away. The ult will reveal him. With a Marshall in his hand, neither of these players will go down without a headshot. The same can be said with the Sheriff in play. Now the plant in, BBL can play this together. LaRock's already been on a tear. He'll be
Ooh,
tough
isolate.
enough to take down on his own. And
Just go around the
a
corner.
second,
Nice from
Sociable
LaRock.
had the chance to isolate the fight. But that window has closed on him now. And
Ooh, it's close, though.
a millisecond away, but 4 rounds behind for FUT.
Luckily for BBL, LaRock has been a
one ult out of them, right?
so far, dominating in a lot
Done
of
the
these
ult.
fights and even being left alive at the end. Again, like we've seen FUT make these rounds incredibly competitive
What?
throughout.
What is that?
A flurry of kills in the middle that definitely made things that little bit more interesting. But
What's gotten into Kreven today?
I feel like even his hair's got a little bit
Yeah.
crazier than it normally is. Like he's off the pills for this one. I don't know what it is, but he's having a great time. And well, we said it already, a man who's been having a fantastic time. May not look at it, he's very calm at the moment, but 455 ACS in the first 6 rounds. A lot of that with him diving in head first. And it was highlighted on the desk, the level that we want to see from the likes of Lover's Rock, especially going back into this double duelist with the Yoru. He hasn't really needed to do that much so far because
Neon
LaRock's
ult's a little
kind of just been
broken. I
killing
mean, yeah.
everyone.
Yeah, I mean, flooding into
Isn't
the
a smoke on the
side
door
like that,
a waste?
2 rounds ago from LaRock.
Really?
It's
If they're not
something that just
smoking you off
didn't
and you
work
can't shoot the,
yesterday, and it was tried, but FUT, especially
on an
he was the
eco
man
though,
to
where you,
stand tall like the cliffs.
like as long as you
Those
take
waves
out this
crashed
angle, it's not
against
too
him, and
bad.
he didn't
You
move.
can just
Yet this
palm a look
time,
here. You can have one guy watching the
BBL
droplets,
having a
and
relatively
this guy's
easy time
safe, so he
that
doesn't have to
dive in.
worry about anything else. Like it's not
completely
the
catching
not the
him off
worst
guard
thing
and now
ever.
sat at 5-1.
But in an ideal world, you just shoot it without having to
After the
smoke it. So
timeout,
that
you have to think that things
you either
must
do
change
close
for
or
FUT
deep
fairly
smokes.
soon.
Yeah, no, they definitely need to
Another buy round,
try and
another
get
set
things
strat
rolling
on
a little
A.
bit.
This time with a Sova.
But as said, well, we saw this yesterday. Incredibly slow
Smoke
starts.
goes
and then
out. We got the lock in,
spark.
Ominal and Spawn.
ignites a flame, and well, we saw that yesterday as well. People trying to TP into audacious angles and being
Kinda
caught
correct.
for it.
Yeah, I got to
leading
cancel
them
this
into
one.
A 3v5 scenario. They still have the Hunter's Fury if there's a space to use it. But they do have to try and clear the player on the backside.
They were really hoping one of those two plays worked. Your mid, I don't even want to call it a mid lurk. Kraven on his own walking up there, the TP into spawn. Well, as long as one of those players can catch a blind eye, unfortunately, there were no blind spots in this defense for FUT. 3 players starting towards the A site. Sociable sitting in the spawn as well because he's got his Rolling Thunder, because he's got his stun. And it'll be needed now with Zeus down. The A site's open. 3 players on this side of the map, sure, but
There's
no one
nothing to
else
stop
that can
the plan.
stop this plant.
It almost feels like he fell asleep a little bit.
Gonna be a waste of a breacher if he goes for
into
it.
the angle and take him
Gotta
out
group
without
up
so
more.
much of a reaction. Now the ults make this one seem easy enough for the defense. They've got so much to try and
They got to be
clear.
careful they
It's
don't
how
put
much
all
they
the
even
ults
want
into
to
this on the
commit to this
retake.
round, and more so if they're going to catch anybody. Straight away goes the Cosmic Divide. Lovers Rock. Oh, boy, there's the Rolling Thunder as well,
Yeah,
trying to
two-
force them out of position.
two not
Sop
too
even
bad.
catches one at the end.
Saves the Fado.
Expects a punch,
Mate,
and he
Sop hit the
kills
guy
Lovers
at the
Rock in
back.
that moment as well.
Did he mean to? He must have.
Sop just
Either
does
that or
things
it's a
that
stray
nobody
no
else can
scope.
do. No matter how you play the game, you must watch him and go, how?
Not too bad. They kept
I've
the
seen it
fader
all,
on this
man.
one as well.
The knife through the Cosmic Divide is a normal strat. The walking in with the shorty, I like it. Get in, get out. The op through the Cosmic Divide, now that's a little bit more of a niche
We didn't even kill the
play.
close player.
No,
No,
I'm
yeah,
not
he
even
killed the
sure
guy
he
in
was
the back.
aiming for the guy behind. So
Alright,
there's the
let's-
first. I need to see this.
What?
Right.
I
Didn't even see the
mean,
Yoru. Where's the Yoru?
that's outrageous.
That's so cursed. That's
He-
so cursed.
Literally, this is the guy, and the other guy fills up like this much of the screen, and somehow he's hit this guy. It's messed up.
Oh, well, I suppose a lucky day to be LaRock, but it did just delay the inevitable.
Not a lucky day to be Lovers Rock.
Ooh,
Ooh, early
Back for
fire.
attack.
Both players
5 to
taking
21.
a hit. Accuracy on either side at 100%, but HP far lower. That early contact. Again, you'd normally think this makes the players shy away from fights, but immediately re-swinging into another angle. Immediately looking to try and gain space for the side, while the rest of the team have kind of just sat waiting for aggression.
Expecting LaRock to appear out of nowhere and return to it moments later. Shot landed by Sop. Again, BBL had success there, creeping up on A, walking in and taking a free kill onto Zeus. Why not try it again? Well, now the op was waiting for them, even on 5 HP. It's a clean pickup for the defense.
who's middle? Oh, mate.
Ro's done this again. Managed to just walk his way through, but
No.
yeah, Yedajay, I think it was the steps that gave the game away, but he doesn't know how much space he's lost
Good trade
because of
on
it.
it.
Maybe expected somebody to be in the smoke, and that's allowed for the trade. Sop, though, even on 5 HP, and it's this battle again. It was almost closed
Mate,
out at
how's
the
this
beginning of the round.
winnable?
Instead, Lovers Rock will close it
4v2
there.
at its peak.
Even still, a massive
Might have to be one of those where they use a note
His
again.
HP also causing a problem.
What a shot.
And Crystalli so quick, it leaves Loiter to try and fight versus 3.
He's been hit by the C's as well. Can't
Great
make
shot.
it out. Standing his ground, not an option either. Foot push up to 3, closing in
Yeah,
that
I mean, there's a
distance,
little
round
individual
by
from-
round.
The rock here.
And for BBL,
This is one of the problems with the solo Omen I find as well. Like as soon as you smoke over towards mids, kind of know they're gonna go slow because
we will see one out of them in the near
they
future.
can't do too much.
Yeah, I think the second that Sop got a sniper in hand, that was where the game.
This
seemed
box,
to
yeah, it
come.
is owning them. Twice now, yeah.
What? He quick-scoped him through the smoke. Like, this is what I'm talking about. Like, if you're a professional player, if you're anybody, you must just watch Sop and go, like, I don't understand how he's able to pull off the things that he does. But I said it, if he has a slow start on this map, they're in trouble. But luckily,
Robo Hobo
he's just
with the
come to
prime
life
for the
over the
7
last
months.
couple of rounds, started to
Thank you
build
for
into
that.
the game. That operator, again, doing deathly amounts of damage.
Didn't catch the previous game. How do you feel about K-Corp against the winner? This should
be
be close no matter what.
Would just be that old Turkish
K-Corp look
strategy,
good,
try
man.
and avoid CNED, or in this case,
I thought they would drop off a little bit.
Yeah, I do think for BBL, you know, they think that they're seeing an evolution of their play.
The rate's just looking like the best chamber I've seen at the moment.
They take the space for free. They get a kill on the Zeus late round. So then we attempt the same thing here, but from a different angle. They're going to be aware of the A main walk-up. Let's go through short instead. And fair enough. After pushing Sop back from that angle, and it makes sense, it could be a vacuum. But this time the guy stood on that angle is not
Better than Neon.
wheel,
I mean, I haven't watched Lev for a long time, so that's probably helping.
So of course you lose that pick. But BBL, I don't mind
Big
trying
round.
the same idea in a different iteration, but it didn't work, and now taking that timeout.
He did go 18 and 4 in fast kills, though. That's pretty nuts.
For the side of FUT.
I'd be worried if it was for the side of BBL. I think he'd be giving them terrible advice.
He'd have everything. I think his job now is to look at, okay.
Wait until you see Demon 1 tonight.
They've tried slow map control 2 rounds in a row. They've
Dude, I hope EG live up to
out the space.
all the praise they're getting.
A direct hit from this squad now.
Oh, you know, Bambino was saying the head coach is the easier of the jobs, right? That's what he was. I think he said something in the interview.
Envy? Sorry, Envy.
As head coach,
that is true.
I don't think his.
Dude, I keep doing that recently, man.
Assistant is as good. Either way,
it's a worrying sign.
Start. The reveal's fantastic, but not quite enough. And again, we saw this pincer play yesterday. They got a round of streak rounds, attempted to try and make this push work, and ended up losing to it by being surrounded. And with BBL on a lower buy, sure, you expected them to try and adapt, so you wanted to catch them out, but they haven't caught them out.
Good luck to Yetta, Jay. He plays it well.
The punish there for the attacking side. The space taken.
Nice.
They look towards the A site, but now main is down. Rose is seeing nothing coming his way. And that door is just being closed on mid. They can walk it up.
I was going to say, it's something that actually FUT could do a little more when they leave over towards middle. Like, I do watch middle sometimes with these guys, and they close the door a lot less than others.
Players off guard, even thinking about putting the paranoia through deep.
I mean, they got no info on B main, by the way.
Nobody spotted. The train keeps on moving, and it looks like it's going to round the corner just in time to avoid the gaze of Cristalli. Zeus alongside him. Stun is perfect, and it's caught them all. Lovers rock the exception.
This is one of the problems with the smoke again.
Quick to put him in his place. And the slow play
Solo
BBL,
smoke.
well,
use it for middle, and then you got like multiple angles. Especially on this one when they have no B main. They chose for the B main smoke, but it's like two potential, yeah.
Timeout, seeing no solutions.
And again, we saw yesterday.
I Bleach with the tier 1 pushing the 39 months. Thanks so much.
Over to Sociable, and his mid-round
smokes, yeah. I mean, if this is a one-way smoke, like
the
they're not pushing through it.
The door, they go swing in towards that A short side to clear out with a Prowler. They find nothing off that contact. They then all go back together, and in that time, he's piecing it together. Where they were, where to place his stun, exactly where they could have got to in those last few seconds, and makes it very, very easy for his teammates to get those kills. That looked like a perfect read from Sociable.
It did. It did for FUT the entire round. Oh, what an opening as well. Sop's gotten onto Lover's Rock right away.
They smoke bottom and middle, and it's a bad smoke, and it has a gap in it.
They've not left themselves.
Dude, something that would really help BBL, man, is just like the Cypher going here and just putting some cages out. Like, it would help so much.
The phenomenal start to this map, and now a chance to put some numbers up.
I feel like it would actually fix everything.
With ease. LaRock again, the last man standing. This time an ace would be asked of him, and he's good for 2. I'm getting a big
How is he doing it? 5 bullets? Nah. Oh, no. Has his ult. One shot in it. Dude, yes, Jay's just laughing.
And 1 bullet from a 1v5 ace. You talk about how much these games mean in the Turkish derby. Imagine how much
a potential
an ace is
1v5 in a game that takes you to champs is insane.
He definitely have to have it put on a wall the day.
Yesterday, no, dude, I was watching him. He was laughing for like 5 seconds.
It's felt like that throughout this game so far. A one-man army that has stood in the way of FUT getting through a lot of these rounds. And while let's be real, it feels like he's done the hard work, but with 47 HP, the rest of this FUT side normally being called that sort of aggressive flair, while Yedege is known as that safe
Ooh.
pair of hands and his patience might pay dividends. It is so close.
It's a nice try on that, though. You gotta give him that.
Away from maybe one of the greatest aces of all time, but Yedege is there to ruin the party.
Well, did he nearly had him? Imagine he held it for like half a second longer.
I don't know if we can get it, but I'm pretty sure when all of his teammates died, I looked at Yedege's cam and he's just laughing. He was just laughing. He didn't feel, it wasn't like, you guys are idiots, like you've just thrown away, like why is this all on me? He was laughing. Find me another player who's that calm in those moments. Either that
Same
or
yours,
that's
right.
What are you guys doing?
You want to know how I got these scars? It was LaRock.
Wait, he doesn't have that much time.
Okay. Now. The shot through the smoke was his attempt.
He changed up a little bit here.
Lover's Rock emerges a different dimension, and he's actually done a decent bit of damage. Yedege sporting
Good
some
from
scars.
FUT, 2 pass and push behind.
On the A site, the flank detected.
Dude, they got to take somewhere.
Rose is going to tuck in. The problem here for BBL is that they have no control. They've got this.
They got to use an ult and take somewhere.
Pressure. They don't have cave, and they don't have short. We need to see them fight for something. And it looks like towards the spawn, convergence path in. Lloyd already on one, but the deep swing hasn't caught Crystalli. He could be a thorn in the side if there's anything left of the defense to join up with.
Well, there isn't.
Dude, that was good.
All that remains. A nice shot at least, but it would have to be a whole lot
it's nice from LaRock here.
Comms
came in that they had to take somewhere. Had to do something.
In the early rounds, LaRock almost claimed it in the last. But I am getting flashbacks to yesterday for FUT. An incredibly slow start, a streak of rounds, them getting very
swinging out before the boombot's checked as well.
And then the half ends 6-6, so we'll see if it's identical. But then they go on to the attack, and that's where they look more comfortable. That's where you can have this double duelist truly thriving. Of course, I'm still excited for the LaRock Lovers Rock defensive aggression, but we'll pause on that front for the moment. Crystalli and his team are walking up. The stun is sublime, but even still, with only a
he hit that as well.
He shouldn't have been able to get
to a sore wreck.
They're sending everything to kill these players off, to clear them from this aggressive front, and they will do so.
It's a great start from FUT, and they might recover it still. Sop in position with the op, and it's a question of which way he looks in heavy
Dumpy
traffic.
the Pickler with the prime. Thank you for the 7 months, mate.
Timing is key, but he tucks in a nasty corner, and there's now no way across for Rose. They want to re-clear it, and Lover's Rock is doing his best. He'll check every corner and eventually find at least the trade. The last man standing. I don't know if it will be Smiles.
Mate, they must have heard this guy.
Now fighting a 1v2 for that.
There's no way they play it like that without hearing him. Surely. Very, very nice.
A 4K to close out the half, and 7-5 BBL lead.
Yeah, it seems like it took them a little bit of time to sort of figure out what was going on with FUT and how
well on this one, yeah.
They were being. But towards the end especially, Lover's Rock was able to work out what was going on. And with perfect timing after that 4K,
Turkey not use Phantoms that much. It's just EMEA, man. No one in EMEA uses Phantoms. We're just half. We're just half of the other regions, Phantom-wise. Turkish, yeah, they want a one-tap.
Another Turkish team today.
But I'm telling you, it's across all the EMEA. It's not just Turkish players.
Anytime you go up against a rival like this.
I mean, it's always stressful to play them, but we already played them once this stage.
Apart from KCOP.
So I think the
KCOP and
stress
Nats, that's true.
Very much gone. We feel good. Energy is very good. Practice being good. Everything is good.
When you played against them earlier this stage, it was a close game, but you did end up losing that one. The map that you won, you were playing on Yoru, and now you seem like you're doing a lot more of that as well. So can you talk to me a little bit about what it is about the Yoru that you enjoy or seems to like work very well?
I mean, that FUT game that we win, the map I played Euro, yes, but I killed like 10 people, so it didn't really matter if I was playing Euro or Neon. We lost because of our team play, but today I think it will be better for us to play Euro more than the other game.
Is it something about the buffs that recently happened, or is it something about you and your skill? What is it that really connects you to the character?
It's buff. I like playing Euro, and when it got buffed, I was really happy. I didn't even know it was gonna get buffed. My coach just told me. And yeah, since then I am happy. We are happy as a team to play Euro, and we will see.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Noah with the prime, appreciate the 5 months. Thank you so much as well. Thank you for doing that.
Happy days for Lovers Rock and crew as they are 1 game away from Barcelona, but more importantly, well, they're knocking on champions' door. If they can close this one out against their rivals of FUT. And of course for you, all you got to do is scan that QR code if you want to go to Barcelona. Our stage 2 finals are going to be
buff
there
did
last
Yori
3
get?
days.
He got
That's
15
what these boys are fighting for here.
from 15 seconds on his
winning
TP
that
to
fight
20
in the first
seconds.
half.
Yeah, just about. Again,
In terms of how long it lasts.
slower starts from FUT, and we've seen the fight backs going into the attack side. It's where they had their favor last time out. Of course, for BBL, this map was more of a surprise factor than anything else. Them bringing it out almost as a statement of, we saw what you had yesterday and we weren't impressed. For the defense. They have a lot to go looking. That's what's good about the way they
stack on
can
A.
get into aggressive positions. They can go looking into aggressive angles and they can find pieces of info. And for now, at least, the spot's not bad.
Oh, Paranoia's just caught. Soft can't accelerate as much as he wanted to, but nothing's holding Zeus back. Lovers Rock.
Oh my
We'll push
god,
him
by the way.
back.
Omen Flash stopped him pushing through as well, and then he just spammed him down.
All by his lonesome. He's got Kraven on the way, but for now he's got to
He actually has to do more.
Finding a safe corner to tuck away in and waiting for backup. And the problem is, once they get together,
30 seconds left.
an advantage slips
Yeah,
away.
I mean,
from
they can
FUT.
go back.
HP low, unsociable.
Could have go through mid, but they
Worried
got
about a
time.
flank. 20 seconds. I don't think they have a choice to go back to the B
Oh.
side anymore.
Well,
Oh, the wrong read.
Oh yeah, that's the thing though. Sometimes you don't
10
need to
seconds
rotate
left.
all the way back in the other direction. You just need to sell the idea that you did. But the fact is, there was only really one gap where the trips weren't
Spike
covering.
planted.
You'd have thought they would have hit it by now. And that's why FUT turn at least a little bit, or sorry, BBL turn a little bit earlier. An aggressive position held though. And Yedajay knows that that was a fake
They
team.
lost
It's
so
not
much space
fooling
on this.
anybody. It's right in front of him.
no start for
The
Yesterday.
plant is in
They're
a spot
very
where
far away from the
he
spike,
can
man.
look to make it back in a moment.
They could get
Lovers
half
Rock
before
is
Yesterday gets there.
definitely
He's a little
wary.
closer now.
Some of those positions, there's the stun going through, but they know nobody's on it. He can just duck back into this corner again. Even keeping an eye on that position. The plant, it gives it away. It gives the idea away. And Lovers Rock now looking to close around. He started
What an
with
absolute
ace as
round.
well. Lovers Rock
Put him back
will
on
just
Yori.
about get things closed. An ace for him, and well, it's safe to say we're happy to see him back on the Yori.
9 kills in 2 rounds. I think he's feeling a bit comfortable down there on the stage. 18-7 is Lovers Rock.
It's
And
good
we
flash, and
walk
at the same time,
away.
Omen Flash is there as well.
The kill on
is
the
so
Zeus.
blind.
He walks out of the spot,
Yeah.
but it doesn't
Dude,
improve
poor
his
soft,
vision.
man.
He started that round with confidence,
Dude,
but
everyone's POVs. Just get him wrecked.
he quite literally didn't know what hit him in the end.
Is Astra better than Omen on Summit? Yeah, I
Fantastic
think
round,
so.
The one that's likely to be an important
Mate,
one.
Brim's better than them both, I'm telling you.
Pistol under their belts. But they do have to be careful. They might have learned their lesson from the last one. He got too
I'm on
to
board with
open
Brim
up
on
the
this
last
map.
second round, but he didn't get away. And already a third.
Spike
Surely
down
not the
A.
back-to-back aces. They've got to try and give it to
If
him.
you got a
There's
Viper,
not many
then
players
I would like an Omen.
in the world
but
that will ever have managed
if
two
it's
in a row.
solo, I'm only a Brim
If there was a
believer.
spot to jump off the map, I'm sure the FUT players would be attempting it. Maybe if
just
they can get to a
the
door. Yeah, there you go. That's their safety net, almost a collapse.
Back to back.
One. Oh,
That's so much damage on it.
a double ace. That's literally a minuscule amount of HP.
Oh no, he should have reloaded the Outlaw. He should have reloaded it. Screamed at everyone, don't you dare peek. What a nice try though. A 4K, an ace, and a 4K. We talk about players building confidence. I don't think the lack of an ace here will knock him down too much, but
He's got his ult,
it would have been something beautiful.
and he's 22-8. I don't think he's going to care too much.
22 and 8.
3-7.
Hey, he must have been so happy with the Euro buff.
He's been given a rifle into this one. Rose has taken the sniper.
Probably would have been worth displaying that
Great
anyway.
Position from
one of those where like
BBL
it was probably fine on certain maps. It's just that
they got a great start
you need that little buff for teams to start it. Get the ball rolling.
That's cheeky from Loida, just running in to nab the rifle, and he gets out.
Nice it's a bigger risk. It's not even a rifle.
Oh, yes, indeed. It's just a Spectre.
He's grabbed an SMG. He's risked his life for a Spectre.
I think the Bandit might even be better than what he's taking.
Mate, for the trying to spam A, but
to the head, and it's not the Spectre.
No, it's definitely not the Spectre. You need a few bullets, maybe a magazine. They've spotted them outside the A site, so, well, now he's going to be quite thankful to have that weapon if it comes down to spamming that smoke, and it may well come down to that moments from now. The peek from Rose in either direction, he's in trouble, stuck in a smoke. The reveal's going to give him away. He has seconds to react, and he'll be shot in the back,
a recon.
but he's taken enough before he's fallen.
Yeah, he's also given his teammate a kill.
It's pretty nice from him just to stay alive in this.
It's a round where there were a lot of vulnerabilities.
With the gun he had, it might have been better to stick on site, but
looking to make the
he can at least just act big for Kreven.
Maybe even opting to just play this one together. This is a must-win round for FUT. In fact, the next few seem like must-win rounds. Instead, though, they want to reset the positioning. Put some doubt in the minds of the FUT players. Maybe make them believe that they're still back towards the spawner, though. Yetajay has gone and cleared the majority of that. I think he now knows that the position is going to be on the other side. The spams not finding anything just yet. They're trying to bait an awkward fight and swing this one together.
9 HP.
It's quick enough to clear out both. It's a round for FUT. It's not a pretty one. It's not a clean one, but it's a round nonetheless.
He knew they were going to take that peek. He knew it. He was waiting and then fires a couple shots through the smoke. I think he even knew he wasn't going to hit anyone. He just wanted them to peek, and he got the fight he wanted. A shot to get them interested, and a few more to put them down. Look at that bait, man. He's flicking back before they're even through the smoke. 9-6.
Did enough damage, though. 3 that can't buy next. 4 that can't buy next.
They've 3 rounds
Your ult to retake, not that it's the best gun for it, but
operator in the hands of Lover's Rock, but he's on the other side of the map. He won't be doing much from there.
Nothing to stop the Raze from getting ult.
Well, oh no, the TP taken from Loida. He tried to get away, but
yeah, I mean, he tried to help his teammate out.
Yeah, he was worried about his current position, not his future position, while Rose has tried the same shenanigans again.
Bit of a mistake there, maybe they just let him have it for free.
Well, it's safe to say Yetajay wasn't particularly happy about the last one and has made sure it doesn't happen again. For the remaining defenders, an operator, rifles across the board, and some incredibly low players in terms of the credits. It is not worth fighting for anymore. So FUT have managed to sort of bring this one back to a stabilizing position. The last round was an expected one, but this one, a much cleaner round.
Rose is an aggro Sova. I mean, yeah, he was entering some of these.
Safety net for the future.
He's always been a bit of a lunatic.
Dealing with those players with, well, what looked like relative ease, but the showstopper has its way to get you into the site. It is just unfortunate that Loida, again, he has a choice of where to TP, back towards the elbow, but realistically, when they take the site like that, that's where you expect the shot to come through, right? Blind fire through the smoke. We've seen it many times in the past. So instead, tries to be a bit more proactive, and that signed his death warrant. 2 rounds between them now, the gap closing, and more importantly for BBL, saving those weapons. It hasn't given them a strong
23 to 9.
In fact, it's what remains alongside a couple of scraps.
Cutting through.
To be fair, Lover's Rock and LaRock having a gun, in most occasions, have been all they need.
Lover's Rock having an op as well. Yeah.
It's how risky he wants to be, though, because the problem with playing against someone like Sop is he's going to expect the things that you're going to do, because it's the sort of thing that he would do. He was watching that smoke ready for someone to try and make a move through it.
Need that back.
Is there a clone there or something?
Pressure forward. Bear in mind, Rose. Oh, this would be a problem. If he puts the drone out here, Sop is sliding through and killing him immediately. And I think that might have clicked at his brain, but maybe not quite quick enough. The stun, it's actually caught Sop, but he still wins the fight.
I was going to say the team stun is
but a setup maybe for
questionable.
Kreven. He's looking to try and dance around his cage. Sociable ready for the flank, but they know he's here, and Crystalli quick to execute.
Yeah, Lovers Rock's got to save this.
That site, and yeah, for at least for one of the
Maybe a bit of a timeout.
That operator is still worth holding to the net.
The problem is
Yeah,
they're probably
Lovers
going
Rock
to
was
do a
little hesitant
timeout and
going
then
in
it's
for
going to
the
do a
fight. I think
classic.
he was just waiting to see
It's going to put
how
the
that
Cypher over
site
towards
fight
A.
played out. It not going their way means that op is more valuable in the
I
next
do think
round.
they need
Remember,
to be
this
a
was
little
mixed
more.
buy, so some players
Like, I think if you
carried
drew
weapons
this
forward, some
line,
bought scraps, but they all kept
they
it
haven't
up for
crossed
the
this
next
line.
round. Lloyd
I guess
farming
this.
up a few more credits, and Lovers Rock probably wishes that he was there now.
There, maybe on the
round's gone
sides.
from
They need to go a little
unwinnable
more
to looking
reactive.
likely, if anything.
Like, this is just when
Lloyd has
saving.
even caught Zop off guard. Hell, he might win it on his own, but he doesn't know where Sociable is. And the time is ticking now too fast. It would have to be halved.
Mate, if Lovers Rock win with him.
Pay for this round. That's for
Dude, that's
sure.
expensive, though.
4K and a save. Hey, that's just fine. Great work for Loida.
Yeah,
A Red Bull
Yeah.
clutch from Sociable
from the spike.
wins the day.
There's a Red Bull clutch on the spike.
That's a 1v2 for Sociable that's going to go down in the history books.
Boba Ice T
Masterfully
200
played.
with a tier 1, thanks so much for the 10 months.
And his
Incredibly
teammate hid in the corner.
Yeah, the worst thing, did he even catch Rose?
No, he didn't. No,
Because I was going to say, do we count that as an assist?
Not
But
even
we
he.
definitely don't.
Not even he expected Sop to go that far. That's the problem with this guy. He's so aggressive. He'll even catch his own IGL.
We saw it yesterday where
Yeah.
he puts an aftershock through, and on the second
Sop
burst, Sop
runs
just
into it.
dives into
Still
it.
no
So
timeout.
Like 8 HP, and he said, I think I could tank that.
They won the round.
They've had
regardless,
this
but again,
to
an
be able to
incredibly close one.
retake, but they
Luckily,
never
Foot have built up some
really play off
serious
sight.
credits. Unluckily, this is the first
they
time
double
they've
fight.
actually walked into LaRock. He's been on the wrong side of the map, either side, and even a little bit cheeky to try and go back for that. The thing is, though, you look at the ultimates available. Foot not only have one online already, but a second on Crystalli or Sop. Probably Crystalli. Seems all but guaranteed. Although, actually, an overdrive alongside a Rolling Thunder is actually a pretty nasty combo.
Well, they lose one and start to play it slow. Prowler towards the A site for BBL. Well, that's going to keep 3 around this position. LaRock is back up. Lovers Rock with the op. Holding from afar, and with Yedege down, it's going to be hard to remove that sight line.
Still got both of them on smokes.
Way to do it. But now Lovers Rock is set back up again. Op on the side, won't catch the first. Sop is right in there. Put Loida.
Dude, look at him go.
Ever the problem for the side of Foot, and with Rose backstabbing, it's gone from bad to worse. BBL 10 to 8 now.
It feels like one of those rounds where it's just a little bit more disjointed. Because I even said it, like I think the overdrive.
Yeah, I mean, as soon as they lost this
with the
first kill,
Rolling
it looks.
Thunder, it's quite a nice touch. There was no combination
all over the
because by
place.
the time the Rolling Thunder went
I mean,
through,
Loiter kind of
both
saves him here,
players that
though.
were in
Imagine he
there
doesn't kill
were
Sop
dead.
there.
Look, it went
Probably,
through
it's
there,
probably a different
right
round.
off those 2 kills. It feels like just the timing was a bit off for Foot in that final execution.
Let's go! Nice!
Wow, made things a little bit easier. It's safe to say BBL are pumped. I think knowing Haven's coming up next. I think it's 8 wins in a row now for Foot. Although very close wins. I don't think any of them have been clean as of recent.
Okay, this is nice, though.
I think for Foot, they'll know that
Early line on B, first time.
if they do lose this map,
Big smoke pushes him off.
it will have
Might
slipped
be able to
through their
drone him
fingers
or
rather than
recon him into the corner.
BBL being a dominant force. A couple of the players have certainly been, and more Sop looking to challenge.
I don't get what
one of
these
them.
3 are doing right now. Surely
As
it
it
goes.
stands, and he is not going to win that fight. And you can see LaRock
Yeah,
is
there we go.
definitely pumped
Little
to
jump
win
peek
that
with the TP.
Oh, he's letting them know. Shooting the bodies early on.
If there's anyone who's not going to be phased by that, though, it's Sop. Like, he might shush you later if he gets you, but I don't think he's going to care.
From what we've seen so far, but
Mate, this drone is so sick, by the way.
Champs qualification on the line.
Go up through the box. You actually clear like all the
Never
mid
know
apart
how
from this
these
corner.
things take shape on game day, especially on a game day like this. For Zeus, door
I
closed,
think
but
this
the drop
Astra
count's
ult,
already in effect.
I was talking
BBL
about it
2
yesterday.
players in
I think it
there
doesn't
and
give you
Nate on
enough
his
space.
way.
It looks like
Problems for Krebs.
feels like
Deals
Pearl.
damage as well, but
You know, Pearl
Lovers
B,
Rock
where
far
like you
enough
have
back.
to
He
take the
fires
space
into
on this one. This
Crystalli.
one's gives him too
Fires
much
in
space here.
again. A sociable falls, and Yedege can't see a
I
damn
think you gotta
thing.
take back his side on this one. I hate this
On
Astra
the
ult.
board, BBL pushing up towards that map point. And it's FUT falling way behind.
Yeah, I actually like the execution there from FUT. Like you have the Fador going through initially, the Cosmic Divide that makes things a bit more uncomfortable. Even having the nade into this position, but it just doesn't go far enough. And that piece of control held by Lovers Rock just made things more easy, but also just how fast BBL
you just don't have any space.
I
don't get what you're ever meant to do with it.
It's going to be a second.
If you use ults on B, you gotta take deep space.
For them to save this map from slipping away, like you lose both early halves, it's always going to be difficult.
It gives them way too much security. I don't even mind the close smokes.
That's been
like
far
with no
more difficult has been killing this guy.
Yeah,
but having the safety knowing that you can't be spammed through just means you get to have the best timings.
26 and 9 at the
you can
moment.
create pressure and drop. You can take timings.
Lovers Rock hasn't gone anywhere, and for FUT, dealing with him is an impossible problem. It's not as simple as he's A, go B, my guy can
yeah, the ult with the B
in
split's
a
nice.
heartbeat. He's been
Especially when
a
you're playing
real
solo
issue.
controller.
And coming into this round, he's got his ultimate to play with. So if he wants to sit on the A line and no one shows himself, pop it.
Rain, I think Fade's best.
And well, if they're not there, set up where they are. That's the problem now. Is Lovers Rock has no shortage of opportunities, and he's converting almost
down to an eco.
Yeah, I think the thing that always made him such a problem on this agent, probably better than most, I think you'd put Martin in a similar bracket at the beginning of the year, was he just knows when to leave. Like, it doesn't matter how many kills he gets, the choice he makes of when to disappear always seems to be the right one. He's probably going to get shot in the head now that I've said that, but
well, all this
so
is
far
unobtainable, right? All you want is far more often
3
than
here
not.
with a Cypher.
Or even just more often than not, but far more often is what he goes for. This time, Punish is there.
Knew it.
Zeus claims the kill. The caster curse comes through. It's on to Rose now to carry this team forward.
Nice trip.
Great reveal on the
Good
trip
trips are fully back.
He'd already claimed another with
Very
sociable
nice.
last man standing. This
Right, 4 on this.
to be a formality. And after the pause for FUT, all
Hard to go
rests
aggro against the
on 4
Yoru
rounds
as
in a
well,
row,
like fast.
Here and now. And this is the problem as well, like in Lovers Rock Falls, we'll think about what happened when they bypassed it on A. They shut the door, they slid past the opening shot, Loida stood
No matter what, you
strong.
just have 3 here.
This round, the same thing. They deal with him, you've got Rose, you've got Kraven's setup.
I think you also sit there and go, okay, if Lovers Rock is that passive, they're maybe playing a retake, we've got a low buy, they're not going to just be sat in the smoke with
just
a rifle
the
against the low buy.
corrodes push.
Because that seems ridiculous,
yeah.
but they are confident in these moments. And already an early setup just to clear out the energy.
Nice.
That lurk is gone immediately. If this was
Try
supposed
force him
to be
into the
round
Cypher.
that FUT turn everything on its head, that's not the start you're looking for.
Lovers Rock,
Good
of
shot.
course, hits the shot onto Zeus as well. For FUT, there are moments that they felt
I mean, no matter what they just,
just,
even if they let him have sight, they still win.
5-1 down, but climbed back
He's
into
got
it.
great ults.
But we're seeing why
Can
BBL
TP after
chose
this as well.
battleground.
I just TP.
Lovers Rock thriving.
Look at this Euro ult
Every
way.
opportunity
Dude, what a shot
so
again.
far.
Euro ult waylay ult.
He has found this one.
Mate, that was a great
ridiculous
shot, by the way.
onto Zop.
That was a hot shot to hit.
An immediate reaction. And he's looking to close it out from
Dude,
behind.
29 to 10.
Dimensional drift. And puts his third
Yoru
of the
is well
round.
and truly back, man.
And he stops just shy of
The Yoru
30 in
abusers
regulation.
are back.
What a start
Francis,
to the
Lovers
Turkish
Rock.
derby. With an in-zone
All we need now is
flawless for
Extra.
13 on the board.
Yeah, it's utter madness how well he's managed to